Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to today's video. What we got in store in the side quest of running the marathon that I've signed up for is October 20th, so we are ramping up, and hair is uncontrollable today. So, good morning. It is early, and we're about to hit the gym. Gonna hit a quick arm day. My elbow is still pretty busted. Pretty sure it is like tennis elbow, so just kind of getting away with what I can for some, bicep training. That's what bothers it. And doing a little bit of like forearm training to make sure that it's kind of rehabbing. But we are about to eat breakfast, and then game plan for today, hitting this arm training, then gonna go do a run at the track. Today is Wednesday, so I have 5 running days per week. 3 are kind of like easy, lengthy runs. Right now that's like 4-mile runs at a time. I have a long run on like Saturday or Sunday, so that is 9 miles this week. And then I have this interval or higher intensity day, which is Wednesday. It's the exciting one to show you, where I actually go to the track and I have like, I guess it's called repeats. And today is 800 meters. For some people that have done track or have seen a track, it's 2 laps. And I have to hit an 8 minute to 8 minute 20 pace. And just try to keep doing that every time and see how that feels. So that's the game plan. We're gonna be getting into it. I don't know how many weeks out I am from this marathon, but it's gonna be a good time. Now, breakfast time. I'm gonna start cooking. Breakfast is served. It's the usual. We got 2 scoops of pea science, frosted chocolate cupcake. We got the Rice Krispies, and we made this protein pudding. So we got 2 scoops of protein, mix it with some water into a protein pudding, and I can't get my face off camera, and it's gonna be like that. Delectable, I know. But this is going to be the fuel for my my training and my run today. But still in a fat loss phase. I'm like weighing around 218 and a half. Trying to just get this finished out to 215. My summer cut is done. And then I still haven't decided when it's marathon time, if I'm going to go for 210 to be like a little bit lighter, easier to move, or just like, mini cut back down to like 215 when that comes in like October. So I haven't really decided on that. I'm really excited to be finished this fat loss phase where I'm eating in a deficit and be able to eat in a little bit of a surplus while I'm training, doing all this running, and see if that gives me a little bit more, pep to my step. And it takes my miles from like 9-minute miles to like 5 or like 4.5-minute miles, because the power of carbs cannot be overmeasured. So I'm gonna eat this, get my pre-workout and everything set. I'm also sipping on a little bit of caffeine, that vitamin C. So we got a 3D today, but this is like their new candy blast flavor. I'll be honest with you guys, and 3D if you guys are watching, I don't know how I feel about this, and I've gone through an entire case, and I got another case. It's good enough that I like keep drinking it, but it's like one of those things where I just don't understand the flavor necessarily, but it's good. It's candy blast, and yeah, just like it. I don't really, can't explain the flavor really. I guess it's kind of like a candy, but like I don't really have a reference point. It's almost like a unique flavor that I was like mix on. Do I like it? Do I not? But it's something that I can keep drinking, and so I think that I enjoy it. And I got a second case, so I'm gonna drink this. 200 milligrams of caffeine. Hopefully gets motion in the ocean, because that's not fun on the track. And then I'm gonna get moving to the gym. All right, so we are doing a shoulders and arms day, so it's gonna be a lot of biceps, triceps, and shoulders. So what we're starting out with is gonna be, I love this thing. This is a Atlantis lateral raise machine. So gonna be doing this, and I'm supersetting with actually something I haven't done in a long time. It's forearm curls, and that's mainly because this elbow's been causing me some issues. So what I've been seeing is there's some rehab stuff that's helpful. So if you have like elbow pain, tennis elbow, for me, I tried to reduce the weight, and I tried to just like, get blood flow to the area. Wasn't getting better, so then I just stopped doing stuff for a while. Wasn't getting better, so now I'm trying to do some more like active kind of stuff. So that's kind of my experience. It's not medical advice, and it's still on the path of getting better. But let's get in this workout. do 25 reps of these. It's gonna be a while, so it's just the risk one. So that's it for this set. I'm gonna finish this up. There's not much to see here. All right, so this is probably the one bicep curl, one of two that like doesn't really cause me too much like elbow pain, and that's surprisingly preacher curls, where like my elbows are more in front of me, and then I use relatively low weight. That's kind of been working, but higher rep range, so doing those heavy 22s right now, and we'll get some good reps. So, supersetting these with lateral raises, same 22s, and I'm trying to get really big range of motion. Yeah, so trying to get big range of motion. If my traps are involved, that's extra credit, that's a bonus. All right, so right now in the evidence-based community, there's a big emphasis on stretched position muscles. So like, you know how full range of motion was kind of very popular for a time? Now people are more specifically the evidence-based community is getting very, very excited about partial range of motion, but in a stretched position. So like if a bicep curl is doing this, it'd be loading it in the more stretched position here. So I'm not bought into it. I think if you do a full range of motion, it's most easy to track and count, and you don't have to worry about your partial range being the same. That being said, because my elbow's a little beat up, I'm actually doing some kind of almost a partial range of motion cable curl. So I'll show you, and also there's a bonus here that I'm fortunate of the where the mirror's placed. So I get to near kiss myself, my favorite person, as I do these. So it's kind of a superset. So I get a good stretch on these, but it keeps my arm behind. Mainly, I like it because it's easy on my elbow. I'm training with less weight, but still getting a good set. But I'm going for 20 reps. And I lost count. Good old tricep extensions, nothing fancy. So single arm tricep extensions, sets like 15, and I'm gonna superset this Another step. Cool. I have 2 arms, so I'm gonna do the other one, but you don't need to see that. I'll meet you over and we're gonna raw dog some shrugs. So next up we're gonna do shrugs. Usually I'll do shrugs with like straps to get a really good trap workout, so my forearms are not the limiting factor. I'll use like the 100s or 110s. I'm using the 65s because as I said in the last clip, I'm raw dogging it. I'm not using straps, and this is just because I'm doing a weighted carry. So it's kind of for the forearm to get it strengthened. Solo on the internet could be helpful, so it's kind of like a weighted carry. So 2 birds with 1 stone, doing a little bit of shrug work, so traps, and then also getting the hold for the forearm. Gonna do quick 3-second holds and like 25 reps. Cool, all right, so physique update at 218.5 pounds in the morning. So feeling pretty good about where I'm at. For 218s. Very lean for me. Let's see if we can find it back.
Yeah, you look wider there.
All right, so we just made a pit stop for Nicole. We went over to Broad Street Doco, and so Nicole got a little sweet treat. I'm cutting. I just don't want to allocate the calories to some donuts, but they are delicious. But always shout out to Broad Street. They're real nice, and they're right next to the high school. So if Nicole's coming to film me, she gets some donuts, and I get to run 6 miles. So we're gonna go do that. All right, so we're about to get it going. We are in a very nice parking spot, and we're about to go hit the track at Freehold High. So shout out to you guys for existing. And what we got is a couple things that makes the world go round. We got a towel. This is the HFP R1 2022 special from our New Jersey retreat. I got some water, electrolytes. I got these sick shades from Amazon, 20 bucks. I also flavor my water with Element for electrolytes, and then I do this Skittles stuff. Boop. Just been obsessed with this. And then I'm gonna have a couple rice cakes. Probably have like 2 or 3 of these. Well, there's actually 2 left in that sleeve, so I'll just have 2 of these for a little bit of carbs. Shoesies, Sauconys, and of course, so I don't get too burned, we got some sunblock. And then we're gonna hit it. So today's workout is, I believe it's, I should have looked at it. I'm pretty sure it's an hour or a mile and a half warm up. It is gonna be 800 meter run, so 2 laps at a time. We're trying to maintain a pace. So this is cool from my coach. We are shooting to maintain a pace and then see how hard is this pace for me to maintain. If it's easy, I'm great. If it's hard, we'll see if I can get that sub 3 hour marathon. Man can dream. Nicole just gave me a look. Yeah, there's not a high chance on that. But it's gonna be those repeats, and we're gonna see how tough that is for me to maintain. So I'm gonna try to get like 8 minutes per pace for those half-mile runs, 800 meters. Let's get it. Good, all right, so we're out here, we're on the track. I just found out, like I ran the day that they had graduation, and then I noticed the porta potty's gone. So we're playing a dangerous game, running far away from home, but we'll figure it out. But we're playing with fire. We're gonna get this 1.5 mile warm up started, and then we got 6 by 0.5 miles. So I will see you guys later. I'm listening to Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. Books, education, reading. See you later. Warm it up. Minute and a half till game time. First one done. We got 7:52 pace, so a little bit quick out of the target range, but felt pretty good. I'm feeling solid. Now I have 75 seconds between standing rest, and then we got to get 5 more of those. So we'll show you guys the last one and see if I can keep up this pace. I was supposed to stop like 20 seconds ago. Oops. But that was 6 half miles. Let's see, last interval, I did try to push the pace a little bit. 7:37 on that last one. Wanted to see how the speed could go. Bad client move, because he said, don't make these harder than they have to be, but I think I just pushed that last one a little bit. I think all of them were about 7:55, and I'll show you those actual intervals when we get home, but I got a 1.5 mile cool down starting in 20 seconds. 20 seconds. So that's going to close us out for the workout number 2. So the run, we got, I think the main thing I care about is those fast, the half miles. And I went 7:56, 7:56, 8:08, 8:10, 8:10, and then 7:38, which averaged on those 7:57. So actually I was kind of on pace. So that's good. So Coach Adam, right on. And we'll put up all the stuff there. Covered over 6.5 miles, so that's cool. So for today, I had a baseline calorie target of like 2,500. Probably gonna add like 500 calories. If I covered 6.5 miles, I underestimate and say it's like 650 calories burned. And well, these were kind of sprints as well, intermittently. So just add like 500 calories or so. So we'll see how that plays out. But I'm excited to get back home and eat. So see you guys back at home. We have made it back home, and I'm super excited for this this meal, this bountiful feast that Nicole actually made for me. So we got some grilled cheeses, high protein grilled cheeses, and what these are is 647 bread and fat-free cheese. We got 2 slices per sandwich, but gonna eat these, so thanks Nicole. It's like 48 grams of protein, something like 520 calories, but that's kind of like when you're going with the net carbs and trusting that 647 bread, high fiber bread is, you know, the fiber 0 calories. So like, I noticed when I was eating more and more 647 bread, like I have not been losing as much expected weight. So fiber isn't purely 0 calories, so net carbs isn't purely gonna be, you know, factual. So I kind of keep that in the mix, and I gotta give myself a limit. I can't be having, you know, 8 grilled cheeses a day, 16 slices of the 647 bread, knowing that like if I have 120 grams of fiber and it's telling me that's 0 calories, that ain't quite it. So I'm gonna eat these up, and this is still my obsession, but I'll either have a limit or I'll just be like, all right, it's probably like an extra 100 calories than, you know, expected. But these are amazing. Check the gooiness. Oh yeah. I'm excited, so thanks Nicole. And then I gotta drink this electrolytes, and then we gotta get into this work day. It is 9 a.m., so worked out, 5 a.m. up to like 8:30. The workouts are done. Now I actually gotta start being productive. So see you guys in a bit.
Hi. Okay.
What's going on? So we are finally in the office. We're getting this workday started. It is a Wednesday. These tend to be my most like flexible days. So game plan for me is to get 5 photos ready to go, and get like captions put together on those, so there's actually some value to them. Also gonna be doing, cutting up my live show, so FlexRx, into some clips, and then also giving Nicole kind of the guideline to make sure we get a YouTube video out of that. So working on those, that'll be, you know, the next couple, you know, hours, getting those 10 content pieces ready to go. Gonna be working on a couple resources as well. And then sometimes as an entrepreneur, So I'm a business owner. I run the Healthy Flesh Prescription Coaching Program. We got a team of 8. Sometimes when you're an entrepreneur, you got to go through phases. And I said this at a recent entrepreneurial like get together thing with a lot of other business owners. And like sometimes you just got to eat dirt. And I'm going into a phase of where I just got to eat dirt. As an entrepreneur, like as your team grows, I mean, you start out, you're the marketing, you're the sales, you're the marketing being the content in today's day and age. You're kind of the everything when you start out. The delivery, you're the lifeblood of the communities in terms of like if you create a community. At this stage of the game, it's cool that the HFP community is taking a life of its own. But I got a great team of coaches that I work with to deliver the program, and we're getting great client results. But then like sometimes you get people are out, and so I'm pretty much like our sales team, our enrollments team for probably a little bit of time. So doing that and running the other responsibilities that I got. But sometimes that's just like what you got to do. People are gonna have seasons of life, and you got to be able to respect the people on our team going through big life moves, which are exciting, but also the work still needs doing no matter what. So for me, I'm going into a season of that, and stepping up to the plate, and it's kind of cool to see. I think for me specifically, back in pharmacy school, had an additional gear where I could work a little bit harder. And then, it's nice to, tap into that now. So, working with the team, making sure, marketing's good. So that's just, keeping you guys in the mind of like, what I've been working on, enjoying training, enjoying the marathon prep, but really got to, level up in terms of being a leader, getting what needs to get done. And for you, if that's, fitness, if that's your own work, get what you need to get done. And sometimes the work just needs doing. So gonna get into some work, get some stuff done, and I'll probably show you what that next meal is going to be. What's going on? So got my shower on, and now it is a while later, and I'm gonna be having a Ninja Creamy because I'm obsessed with these. Check this out. Boom. Insane. So, oh, look at all that Reese's goodness. So I have 2 Reese's Thins in there. So 2 little Reese's Thins. I just had to finish these. And then like a pretty, like another Reese's cup. So I have like 200 calories of Reese's in there. I'm the 200 calorie base. So it's gonna be like a 400 calorie ice cream concoction for all this goodness. Gonna eat this and get back to some work. See you guys later. So it's right around dinner time. It's like 5-ish or so. And the plan was I was saving a lot of calories for some dumplings that Nicole was gonna make, and I was super excited. Some soup dumplings she was gonna make, but the gelatinous thing that we had to make is gonna be ready for tomorrow. So Audible, now I have all these calories to play with, so like I don't even know what to do with all this. Save like 1,500 calories, but I'm gonna eat one of these frozen meals that we made. This is steak pasta, and I threw in some skinny pasta, but the rice version, just to add some more volume. So you're gonna eat this up. This is one of those Mr. Welsh, Stealth Health Life, one of his like kind of slow cooker recipes. So we were able to meal prep a bunch, and so I wanted to get in some of these, but they're really good. I just gotta heat this up a little bit more, but I'm gonna eat this. I think I still have like 500 to 1,000 calories left, and it's kind of like, what do I do with all these calories? The world's my oyster. All right, so I've decided on what I'm gonna be eating. I had some carrots, I also had some snacks, and I'm gonna have another creamy. This one has mix-ins. It's Kit Kat Bites, and me and Nicole are now gonna be working on actually we really got into this recently, and it's pretty fun. But a puzzle. We are getting into it, and this is gonna be some kind of swamp or pretty lake. So we're working on that, and then also we got in the distance Dragon Ball Z, finally getting into that. So before bed, just gonna knock out a little bit of this, and we'll see if I eat anything else or if I just take on a little bit extra deficit today to get this fat loss phase done. All right, final meal, and we are gonna have another creamy, just knocking another one of these out, 200 calorie base, and we have 150 calories worth of, I'm just doing some more of these Kit Kat minis. They're like unwrapped, and they're these little guys. And so I put 6 of them on for 140 calories, and because I really like them the mix-in and the last pint. So I'm gonna eat this up, and that is gonna pretty much do it for the day. And the macros for the day, we ended up around 2,800 calories. I forgot I decreased my calories because my weight was pretty stagnant from 2,500 to 2,400 calories. But in any case, I think we're a little bit low because I'm just like pretty full and I'm good. So we finished at about 2,800 calories. So if 2,400 calories is like the target, and I did 6.5 miles of running, then that would have been like probably 3,050 calories is the target. So I'm a little bit under, just trying to get this fat loss phase done. Total macros for the day: 77 fat, we were 344 carbs, and protein was 229. A little bit low on protein, I want to be at like 250. Fiber was 78 grams, so that'll be fun. Yeah, and that's gonna shut us out for the day. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, coming along for the running training and the arm day, and we just pretty much got a lot of training done today. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep it flexible. Peace.